Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Do you struggle with self-discipline? Do you find it difficult to stay focused and motivated? If so, you're not alone. Many people struggle with discipline, but there is hope. In this video, we'll explore the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest swordsman in the history of Japan, and how they can help you build your self-discipline. Miyamoto Musashi was a samurai who fought 60 duels and never lost one. He was not only a master swordsman, but also an artist, philosopher, and Buddhist. His work became a blueprint for people who want to live a disciplined life. In this video, we'll explore his teachings on how to build self-discipline. 1. Avoid doing things just because they feel good. Building self-discipline is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and dedication. The first lesson in building self-discipline is to recognize the importance of avoiding doing things just because they feel good. It's so easy to fall into the trap of immediate gratification and give in to our desires. But this can lead to a lack of discipline and motivation. When we prioritize our long-term goals over short-term pleasure, we set ourselves up for success in the future. To build self-discipline, we need to focus on our long-term goals and approach our decisions with a sense of purpose. We can ask ourselves, will this action help me achieve my goal? If the answer is no, we can choose to forgo the temporary pleasure and stay on track towards our ultimate destination. It's important to remember that building self-discipline is a process that takes time and effort to train our minds and bodies to prioritize our goals. However, the rewards of self-discipline are immense. When we are able to stay on track towards our goals, we build momentum and confidence in our abilities. We become more focused, more motivated, and more capable of achieving our dreams. Building self-discipline is not easy, but it's essential for achieving our long-term goals and living a fulfilling life. One effective way to build self-discipline is to create a daily routine. By establishing a routine and sticking to it, we can train our minds and bodies to prioritize our goals over other distractions. We can also incorporate habits that reinforce our commitment to discipline, such as exercise, meditation, or reading. These habits can help us stay focused and motivated, even when we face challenges or setbacks. Another effective way to build self-discipline is to surround ourselves with supportive people. It's important to have a network of friends, family, or colleagues who share our values and can offer encouragement and accountability. By surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we can stay motivated and committed to our goals. In addition to these strategies, it's important to stay positive and keep a growth mindset. Building self-discipline is a process that requires patience and perseverance. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's important to stay positive and keep pushing forward. By staying motivated and committed to our goals, we can build the self-discipline we need to achieve our dreams. Building self-discipline is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and dedication. By avoiding short-term gratification, focusing on our long-term goals, creating a daily routine, surrounding ourselves with supportive people, and staying positive, we can build the self-discipline we need to achieve our dreams. Remember, building self-discipline takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. 2. Focus on one thing and broaden your horizons. The second lesson in building self-discipline is about focusing on one thing and broadening our horizons in it. When we have a clear focus, it's easier to stay disciplined and motivated. But it's important to keep in mind that focusing on one thing doesn't mean ignoring everything else. We need to broaden our horizons and explore different aspects of our focus to stay engaged and motivated in the long run. Focusing on one thing can be challenging, especially when there are so many distractions in our lives. But it's essential for building self-discipline. When we focus on one thing, we can direct all of our energy and effort towards it, and we can achieve great things. However, it's important to avoid over-focusing, as this can lead to burnout or losing interest in our goal. One way to focus on one thing is to set a clear objective. It can be a specific skill, a hobby, a sport, or an academic subject. Whatever it is, we need to make sure that it's something that we're passionate about and that aligns with our long-term goals. Once we've identified our focus, we need to develop a plan to achieve it. This plan should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. To build self-discipline, we need to commit to our plan and work towards our goal consistently. It's important to stay motivated and avoid distractions, even when things get difficult. We need to remind ourselves of our purpose and our why. Why is this goal important to us? What will achieving it mean for our future? By keeping our purpose in mind, we can stay motivated and focused on our objective. But focusing on one thing doesn't mean ignoring everything else. It's important to broaden our horizons and explore different aspects of our focus. For example, if we're trying to build our self-discipline in a particular sport, we can read about the history of the sport, watch videos of great athletes, or learn about the biomechanics of the movements involved. By exploring different aspects of our focus, we can gain a deeper understanding of it and stay motivated to continue training. Similarly, if we're trying to build our self-discipline in a particular field of study, we can read books and articles related to the subject, attend seminars or conferences, or take courses in related topics. By exploring different aspects of our focus, we can gain a broader perspective and keep ourselves engaged and motivated to continue learning. The key is to strike a balance between focusing on one thing and exploring different aspects of it. By doing so, we can build our self-discipline and motivation in a sustainable way. We can avoid burnout or losing interest in our goal, and we can achieve great things. Remember, building self-discipline takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. By focusing on one thing and broadening our horizons in it, we can develop a deep sense of purpose and motivation that will carry us towards our goals. So, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing towards your objective. You got this. 3. Stay focused. Staying focused is a crucial part of building self-discipline. It's easy to get sidetracked by other distractions, especially in today's world where we are constantly bombarded with notifications, emails, and other forms of digital noise. However, if we want to build self-discipline, we need to learn how to manage these distractions and stay focused on our goals. One effective strategy for staying focused is to break down our goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This can help us stay motivated and avoid feeling overwhelmed. By setting achievable goals and working towards them one step at a time, we can build momentum and stay on track towards our ultimate destination. However, it's important to make sure that these smaller tasks are still aligned with our long-term goals. We don't want to get so caught up in the details that we lose sight of the bigger picture. Another effective strategy for staying focused is to eliminate distractions as much as possible. This might mean turning off our phone during work hours or blocking certain websites that tend to distract us. By creating a distraction-free environment, we can stay focused and be more productive. It's also helpful to create a physical workspace that is conducive to focus. This might mean setting up a separate room for work, or creating a specific space in our home that is dedicated to work. Taking breaks is also an essential part of staying focused. It might seem counterintuitive, but taking breaks can actually help us stay focused in the long run. By taking short breaks every hour or so, we can recharge our batteries and come back to our work with renewed focus and energy. During these breaks, it's important to do something that helps us relax and clear our minds. This might mean going for a walk, doing some yoga, or simply taking a few deep breaths. Finally, it's important to stay positive and motivated while building self-discipline. Discipline is a process, and it's important to remember that we won't always get it right. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's important to stay positive and keep pushing forward. By staying motivated and committed to our goals, we can build the self-discipline we need to achieve our dreams. Staying focused is a crucial part of building self-discipline. By breaking down our goals into manageable tasks, eliminating distractions, taking breaks, and staying positive and motivated, we can stay on track towards our ultimate destination. However, building self-discipline takes time and effort. It's a journey that requires consistent effort and dedication, but the rewards are well worth it. When we are able to stay focused and disciplined, we become more confident, more capable, and more successful in all areas of our lives. So, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing towards your goals. You got this. 4. Live with integrity and preserve your honor. Living with integrity and preserving your honor is perhaps the most important lesson in building self-discipline. When we maintain our personal values and principles, even in the face of adversity, we hold ourselves to a higher standard. This builds trust with others and creates a positive reputation for ourselves, which can motivate us to stay disciplined and focused on our goals. Integrity is about being true to ourselves and doing what we know is right, even when it's not easy. It's about being honest and transparent in our interactions with others, and holding ourselves accountable for our actions. When we live with integrity, we are less likely to compromise our values or make decisions that are not in our best interests. Preserving our honor is also essential for building self-discipline. Honor is about living up to our commitments and responsibilities, and treating others with respect and kindness. When we act with honor, we demonstrate our strength of character and our commitment to our values. This can inspire others to do the same and create a culture of discipline and excellence. Living with integrity and preserving our honor requires practice and dedication. It can be difficult to stay true to our values and principles in the face of adversity, but it's essential for building self-discipline and achieving our goals. By holding ourselves to a higher standard, we can inspire others to do the same and create a world where discipline and integrity are valued above all else. One of the most important aspects of living with integrity is being honest with ourselves and others. Honesty is the foundation of integrity, and it's essential for building trust and respect with those around us. When we are honest with ourselves, we can accurately assess our strengths and weaknesses and identify areas where we need to improve. We can also be more honest with others, which can help us build stronger relationships and collaborations. Another important aspect of living with integrity is keeping our commitments and responsibilities. When we make a promise or take on a responsibility, we need to follow through on it. This demonstrates our reliability and dependability, which can build trust and respect with others. It also helps us stay organized and focused on our goals, as we know exactly what we need to accomplish. In addition to honesty and responsibility, treating others with respect and kindness is also essential for preserving our honor. When we treat others with respect, we show that we value them as individuals and recognize their contributions. This can create a positive and supportive environment, which can motivate us to stay disciplined and focused on our goals. Similarly, when we show kindness to others, we demonstrate our compassion and empathy. This can create a culture of caring and support, which can help us overcome challenges and obstacles. Living with integrity and preserving our honor is not always easy, but it's essential for building self-discipline and achieving our goals. By holding ourselves to a higher standard and staying true to our values and principles, we can inspire others to do the same. This can create a world where discipline and integrity are valued above all else, and where we can all achieve our dreams. Building self-discipline is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and dedication. By following the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi and focusing on avoiding short-term gratification, staying focused, broadening our horizons, and living with integrity and honor, we can develop the self-discipline we need to achieve our long-term goals. Remember, building self-discipline takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. So, stay disciplined, stay inspired, and keep pushing towards your goals. Thank you for watching.